Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the Utah Jazz facing the Houston Rockets. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Jeff Hornacek is out there with Stockton. Then it's Keith, and there's Malone, and it's Russell in at the small forward position. Now, here is Hornacek. Dishes to Malone, and that's Hakeem with the steal. Here's Ori. Pass to Olajuwon. Smith with it. Passes it to Maxwell. There's Olajuwon. Shot clock at 5, and the layup is good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
1:09 left here in the opening quarter. Malone, a screen on Maxwell. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Smith outside. Now the pass to Olajuwon. Out to the right wing. And here's Maxwell from beyond the arc. He goes up again, and Olajuwon finishes inside.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now here's Stockton. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Malone. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Olajuwon. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Stockton. Dishes to Malone. Over Olajuwon.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Here's Isley. So is Stockton on the bench. Here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. Anderson is out there with Malone. Then it's Isley. Then there's Greg Ostertag. And it's Forbes in at the 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. And so here is Houston. Here's Cassell. Down low. Lamb passes to Herrera. Here's Cassell. Trying to find Lamb. Gets it to him. Pass to Isley. Takes it from 10. Here's Malone. So they take the lead. Malone's got his second basket of the game.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Outside, Lamb. Olajuwon inside. He's against Ostertag. Utah leading. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And Anderson has it in the corner. The pass to Isley. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Malone. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside, Lamb. Houston moving it around. To the paint. Malone with the block. Second shot opportunity. Off the left rim and out. Jazz leading by 4. Into the lane. Isley the pass to Ostertag. Stolen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Thorpe, he checked in for the Rockets. Ori comes in for Lamb. The Jazz also changing it up. Keefe comes in for Ostertag. And Stockton subbed in for Bryn Forbes. The Jazz on offense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Malone sets the pick for Stockton.
When you talk about guys who just know how to play the game, Stockton at the top of that list.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Stockton.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
And Stockton drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Rockets trail by 6. Here's Cassell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ellie with a screen on Stockton. Pass to Olajuwon. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the thing about Thorpe, I mean, as strong as he is, he's extremely agile. I mean, really gets up and down the floor beautifully.
And so Thorpe nails both of them. With 1 on the clock, he can't get that one to fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Jazz leading by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Utah Jazz.
So far, their shot selection has been excellent. They're finding their spots. They have to feel very good about that.
Yeah, but they have to stay focused. This is not a time to get cocky.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. The lead in this series is up for grabs. How important is it to start off with a win?
To me, it's crucial because it sets the tone. Ernie, Kenny, you always want to be a step ahead, like I'm a step ahead of you guys.
I agree with Shaq, but the playoffs are about adjustments. If you lose, hopefully you learn, and then you bounce back.
Good points. I don't get to say that very often. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Nice game. Great performance by Karl Malone.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
They've got Maxwell. Ori is out there with Thorpe, and it's Smith, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Nice rebound by Thorpe. The Rockets depend on him for those.
Great move. This is what you get when Thorpe's being aggressive. He's a high percentage shooter in that painted area.
Stockton kicks to Hornacek. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Here's Malone. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Malone's got 8 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Ori. Olajuwon, right side. That one a little long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Stockton outside. That shot misses. So Houston will take it the other way. Smith the pass to Thorpe. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Ori, and he banks in the layup. Ori's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice possession. Ori getting the close look to go.
Stockton looking around. Clock at 6. Hornacek is screen on Smith. Here's Stockton. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. The Rockets trail. So is Stockton on the bench. Here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. Malone is out there with Keefe. Then it's Morris. Then there's Anderson. And it's Isley in at the point guard position.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And here is Morris, following Jeremy Lamb's 3. Malone can't hit. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. Here he goes. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
It's good. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And so here is Houston after the miss from Karl Malone. Here's Lamb. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Utah with the ball. They set the pick. Here's Malone. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that's the last guy you want to defend inside. Malone is just too good near the hoop.
Free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And the mailman wants to be the guy to take the big shot. His teammates also appreciative of that leadership.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Olajuwon's checked in for Herrera. Ori comes in for Lamb. Maxwell is checked in for Ellie. And Smith's subbed in for Cassell. And both free throws good for Malone.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Olajuwon. Yes! Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. 24 seconds left in the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. We'll see what they can do, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Malone dishes to Stockton. Hornacek is screen on Smith. Back to Malone. It's Hornacek on the wing. Stockton outside. And the 3 off target. And they go to the intentional foul. Seconds left to play here in the 4th, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Kicks to Forbes. So Houston wins it. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Hakeem Olajuwon.